What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be removing the 3.2 V6 engine out of my Audi TT. Now, for those of you that have been here from day one, know that this has been a long time coming. Since I started the channel, my very first video, I was talking about the Audi TT, the plan with the Audi TT, that I was going to be taking the engine out, be putting it into my Mark IV Golf. Today is that day. The engine is coming out. There's a lot involved. Got to disconnect the prop shafts, disconnect the drive shafts, got to take the front end off, we've got to disconnect the wiring, we've got to disconnect the battery, take the ECU out, disconnect the DSG linkage, just everything that you can think of is coming out today. I'm not gonna lie, I am excited. I've never done one of these engines before, so it's all going to be sort of new, but you guys are coming along on the journey with me. Now, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Right, so just a little update, just to show you guys what I've been up to. Haven't filmed recently, just wanted to sort of crack on the Mark IV Golf. What I've done is I've stripped it back to the bare metal on both sides. Still got a few little bits to do. Now, the plan with the car is, obviously, a lot of you know that engine's going to be going in here. I'm going to make that a bit wider. So the plan on these cars is they normally have like a washer bottle, expansion tank there, the washer bottles down there. There's a charcoal canister, goes there. The battery normally goes there. The ABS goes there. Obviously the air filter and stuff. As you can see, what I've done, I've taken all these brackets off to hold these things in place. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, not yet because I haven't got a welder, but I'm going to be welding in all these holes. And effectively what we're going to be doing is we're going to be smoothing everything out, because I'm not going to have any of that in the engine bay. It's going to look something like this. So what we're going to have is just the engine. So we're going to sort of have like a smooth look. As you can see, what I've done is I've laid the existing wiring out just so I know where everything goes, because I need to mark it up. We're going to be getting the engine out of the TT in today's video. What I want to do is I want to get that engine, I want to mock it up in the engine bay, I want to get it all connected so I know exactly where everything goes. I can get everything marked up. Then what I can do, pull the loom through there into the into the car, and then at a later date we can then start stripping the wires back if we need to extend and so on. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to rerun the wires. A lot of people running through here, underneath, you know, all different ways to run the wires. So the plan here is to weld all of these in here, where because you can see that they've only got spot welds there. So we're going to obviously clean all that up a bit more, and we're going to weld in there. We're going to weld all these up. That's going to get welded up. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut that out, weld a new plate in there just so it's a little bit nicer to look at. We're going to extend this out because obviously when you look in the engine bay, you will see that. So we're probably going to cut that out and weld a new plate in there. As you can see here, a bit of damage. So we're going to put a new plate in there. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to relocate the battery into the boot. On the TT, the battery's already in the boot, as you can see there. So we've got the wiring for that already. Okay, so as you can see, we've taken the front end off. What I've done as well is I've taken the bonnet off just to let a bit more light in. this is what we're left with. So yeah, what I've started doing is tagging everything up of what they are. So obviously when they get disconnected, I can use that, like I said earlier, cross-reference for the Golf. What we're going to do next is we're going to remove the strut brace, the scuttle panel, the window wiper scuttle panel, and then we can access to the ECU, which is under here. There's 2 plugs, we can undo them. There's a couple of earths under there as well. Then we can work our way, remove the airbox, get down to where all the wiring is, expose all of that, and then trace it back. And then there's a few earthing points there. There's a connector that goes to the Loomies. That goes to the interior loom. It does all the, like the headlights. That goes to the engine loom. And then over this side we've got some 4 or 5 connectors under there. So we disconnect them. They come onto this loom. That runs down and picks up the O2 sensors, the brakes, master cylinder. So yeah, we're just gonna sort of start stripping it back. Gonna get this all removed, then I'll come back in and I'll show you guys what we're dealing with under here. So now I've got the scuttle panel off. The ECU located there, so they're the 2 connectors you need to disconnect. This here was for the washers. There's a feed pipe for that. 2 connectors. There's obviously the motor. These were the connectors that I was saying about, 5 connectors under there. 2 10mm. Can't really see it, but it's 2 10mm screws, 2 10mm nuts to undo from under there. Earthing points. All the loom runs down in here, so we need to remove the airbox to access that. So we get all that removed, and then again I'll come back in and show you guys what. So we've now exposed all the wiring loom that comes up from the ECU. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to need to shut the car up a little bit more to get underneath. I need to get this plate off, but there's like a cross member bar going all the way across, so we need to get that removed. Bolt in. I don't know what all this is, where that's come from. And then there should be another one up there. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on, work my way through it, and disconnect that aircon pipe there. Get that away. Won't be using that. The car won't be running aircon anyway, so we can disregard that. So all the engine looms now removed. The other one is there. So that goes to one side of the ECU. Oh. And this one goes to the other side. That's now out of the way. All that's left to do is disconnect the prop shaft from the transfer box, disconnect the drive shafts, disconnect the downpipes, and then disconnect the engine mounts. Oh, and I've got to drain the power steering reservoir. So I trace that to where it goes, and then get that drained, and then we can crack on. Slowly but surely it's coming out, so yeah, let's crack on. So everything is now unbolted from the engine. It's just a case of undoing the engine mounts. There's a bottom mount down the back there, another mount there, and then fingers crossed it'll come out. What I'm going to do now is set the camera up, put it on time lapse of getting the engine out. I'm going to get that into position. As you can see, I've already got the engine mounts put in place, so I'll get that in, and then I'll come back in to show you guys what it looks like in there. I put the engine in the Golf. I'm absolutely made up with how that looks in there. So happy. Put the front end on, got the lights in, because obviously what I need to do is the wiring for that. I need to obviously reroute and, you know, work out what's going where and stuff, so I know what plug's going to go where. And to be honest, I just wanted to get it in, you know, I put the wing on as well just to see what it looks like, and absolutely over the moon with that. And there we have it. The engine is now out of the Audi TT. We've test fitted it into the Mark IV Golf. As you see from the video, what we're going to be doing, we're not going to be having an expansion tank, washer bottle, a battery, and so on. Anything you can think of that's going to be on them chassis rails, we're gonna delete. We're gonna relocate. We're going to alter all of the wiring. We're going to have it so you practically won't see any of the wiring. We're going to hide it as best as we can. We're going to tidy up the engine bay. There's a lot that I've got planned for this car, as most of you probably know already. Let me know, guys, down in the comments below if it's something that you want to see more of. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback as well. I've enjoyed making today's video. It's been great to pick the camera up again and just film a video. As you can see probably from the last time that you saw the Mark IV Golf, a lot has changed. Obviously, it sanded back the engine bay, sort of most of it to bare metal, and you know, just I can't even remember the last thing that I did on the Mark IV Golf. Guys, if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. It'd be much appreciated. And if you're new, do consider to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video, and I will catch you guys very soon in the next one. Take it easy, stay safe, guys. Peace.